Hello, beautiful beings of light, beautiful perspectives. Thank you for joining me here today for this contemplation. I'm going to kick things off with a quote from Oprah. Gratitude fills the cracks between what we desire and what we have with positivity. Isn't that beautiful? Today, I'm excited to share with you 7 actionable gratitude practices that have literally helped change my life. For a long time, I had a gratitude practice where I would write down 10 things each day that I was grateful for, but I was making one crucial mistake. Sure, on a cognitive level, I was writing down things I was grateful for, but I wasn't feeling the emotions associated with each item. I would breeze through the list in a mechanical way, and my ego was happy that I was doing something good for myself, but I never took the time to let each item sink in. And after a while, I started to realize that it's not enough to know that I'm grateful, but I truly have to feel grateful. I know that's silly, but my gratitude practice changed when I slowed down for just a few minutes and allowed myself to feel the emotions of gratitude in my heart. And I would let that warm feeling wash over me as I wrote down each item. To be grateful is to be in the now. And when you're present, your attention is focused. And what you focus on expands. The more I practice gratitude, the more it's becoming my state of being. And my life is literally changing to reflect this state of gratefulness back to me. Through my relationships and through the events in my life and through my external environment. The world I perceive is literally changing before my eyes as I begin to see all of existence through a lens of appreciation. And as Joe Dispenza says, gratitude is the greatest state of receivership. Now you could say that everything we do is a practice. We are always practicing something. And I want to keep practicing gratitude until it becomes second nature. What we practice becomes a habit. And for a long time, I was in the habit of ingratitude. I had forgotten what a miracle it is that we all exist. What a miracle it is that day turns to night and night turns to day. What a miracle it is that in every moment there is air for me to fill my lungs with as I take each breath. So I'm replacing this habit of ingratitude with a habit of gratitude. It starts with saying thank you, or I'm grateful for, or I appreciate as a daily practice. And over time, it shifts as gratitude is expressed through attention. Giving your full attention to the meal you're eating, or to the person you're with, or to the leaves rustling on the tree, or even to the neighborhood cat. And eventually, gratitude becomes your state of being. As you perceive through presence, living in a state of gratitude or appreciation is to be present as the field of awareness. And wherever you give your full present attention, that is an expression of gratitude. I've heard it described as a cloudy day. Even when it's cloudy, the sun is always shining beyond the clouds. And the quickest way to part the clouds and get to the sun is to express gratitude. So how would you define gratitude? And what does gratitude feel like for you? For me, it's a warm feeling in my heart. It's a celebration. For me, it's a state of appreciation, a deep appreciation for what I'm perceiving around me. And that's expressed through the attention that I give to someone or something. So here are 7 actionable gratitude practices that have changed my life. And I'm wondering, are you willing to give any of these a try? Or do you have a gratitude practice? And if so, I would love for you to share that in the comments below. So, number one, starting my day with gratitude has literally changed the way I look at the world. When we start our day with gratitude, it primes us to look for things to be grateful for throughout our day. But in order to do this, I had to become aware of my first thoughts upon waking. And I had to notice when those thoughts weren't thoughts of gratitude, that I have the power to practice and change those thoughts into thoughts of gratitude. Number two, when you first get up, I read an inspiring quote, or I repeat a positive affirmation. Sometimes I'll read a spiritual text, or even a few pages from a book that inspire me. Number three is you could start a gratitude list or a gratitude journal, where you write down 3 to 5 things that you're grateful for first thing in the morning. Number four, practice switching negative thoughts into thoughts of gratitude. So when you notice a thought that's negative pop into your head, try and move into a space of gratitude. Whenever I find myself in a negative mood or feeling self-pity or taking things for granted, I try and remind myself to immediately come back to gratitude. Number 5, intentionally share gratitude with and for those around you. Now you could pause the video right here and send a quick message of appreciation and gratitude to someone in your life. Number 6, allow the contrast of life to help you find gratitude. For example, when I'm sick, it really makes me appreciate my health. And you can also try turning guilt into gratitude. So if you feel guilty, try and find the gratitude in the guilt. Number 7, let the last thoughts before you fall asleep be thoughts of gratitude. So starting your day with gratitude and falling asleep with gratitude. It shifts the way your mind works. It rewires the neural connections in your brain to see more of that in the world. Now, this might seem silly or even too easy to be life-changing, but I can honestly say that shifting to a state of gratitude has changed my world for the better. And by changing my perception and my perspective of my reality, it has brought more joy and more love and more beauty into my life. It's true that gratitude precedes every miracle. And all I can say and encourage you to do is to try this for yourself. Do you already have a gratitude practice? And if not, are you willing to give this a try? I mean, it's completely free. You get to choose how you see the world. And only you have the power to change how you see the world. You can change the lens through which you see the world. And you never know. It might just change your life. Like I said before, it's not enough just to know that you're grateful, but you have to feel it. You have to feel grateful in your heart. Everything's a practice. So practice gratitude until it becomes a habit, until it becomes second nature. How can you bring more gratitude into your life? How can you incorporate a gratitude practice into your day? And are you willing to give one of these ideas a try? What can you celebrate right now? And what are you grateful for right now? Who can you express gratitude or appreciation towards right now? So I would love it if you would share how gratitude has shaped your life. And if you have a gratitude practice and what the benefits you've noticed from this practice. And I'll leave you with one of my favorite quotes from Meister Eckhart. if the only prayer you ever say in your entire life is thank you, it will be enough. Thank you. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. I love you. But always remember to love yourself the most.